Today in our homeschool, we learned about linear and digital Hall effect sensors using the Arduino. We also learned about how these components are used in real life.
Hello, this is what is called a rear ABS wheel speed sensor. This particular sensor is bolted on top of the rear axle from a F-150 Ford truck. Actually, it bolts down on top of the rear axle and it senses the speed of the rear axle. It is an input sensor and it sends a signal to the ABS module. And see, what happens is when it senses that the rear axle is about to lock up, depending on rotation of the axle during braking, it'll send a signal to the ABS module, and the ABS will control pressure to the rear wheels, preventing the rear wheels from locking up.
So what's in that sensor?
What's in the sensor is a permanent magnet from north to south, and there's a sensor tip right on the end of it.
What kind of sensor is on the tip of it?
It is called a Hall effect sensor, and that Hall effect sensor reads the wheel speed of the rear axle in conjunction with the permanent magnet on the inside of it. It creates a voltage. That's why it's called an input sensor, I should say. It reads the voltage and then it sends that voltage to the ABS control unit.
This is the Hall effect sensor I made. So the power and the ground and the output is all connected to the Hall effect sensor. So what I'm going to do is point the north to the sensor, towards the sensor.
What is that in your hand?
This is a magnet. Now I'm going to point the south over here. It works, but if I do the south from over here, it won't work.
Why won't it work?
Because the force is going in the opposite way.
Okay.
So, or the magnetic field, not the force. Now if I do this over here, it doesn't work, but when I flip it over, it works.
Okay. So what else did you learn about this today? That
it can detect the speed, and some of it is in tablets and on my phones, on all kinds of phones.
And what did your daddy explain to you today? Where did he find his sensors at?
Oh, in the car. In his car.
Alrighty. And we saw another demonstration of it being used. What else was that?
It can detect the motion of the axle.
Of what?
Of a car and a bike.
Okay. So what did you think about this project, Malik?
It was good.
Did you learn a lot? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, we reviewed the Hall effect sensor, which was found in the 37 sensor kit from Amazon. Thanks for watching.